Ich kann nicht.
Excuse me.
Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Let the Teutoburg sword fighting brotherhood.
Oh. Easy, good horse.
All right, man.
Well, Vlach, I can see there's plenty of interest in the...
I'm getting too old for this, kidder.
Hold on. What happened?
They ran out of beer, so the guild cut. We stumbled upon Tess and...
What? He got hurt? And what about the competition? How will he wind up?
Well, that's just the thing. So our kid...
He doesn't know how to shoot.
Nowhere near like...
But I'm not a yakker.
Who fucking cares? All right. You'll get twice...
Fine.
Thanks, kidder.
Let's get...
Godspeed.
What kind of snipper-snapper are you, eh? You don't look like a yakker.
I came to compete. I'm shooting for the striped Tonys.
Aye, you're that new fella from Vlach. He already told me Anton is out. So, snipper-snapper, I hope you don't embarrass them.
Better explain it.
Naturally, as is your... The miner's popinjay is shot with a light crossbow. And whoever hits the bird first gets the hit. So you have... Your opponents will be Jörg Preng of all... You need to ken it.
I know him.
That's right. Everything...
All right, man.
Well,
I'm getting...
hold on.
They ran out.
What?
Well, that's...
He doesn't...
No,
But I'm...
who Out.
Fine.
God's...
What kind of snipper?
Okay.
So...
Don't worry.
You need to...
I know.
That's right. Shooting fast is one thing, but actually hitting the target too? Here's your prize.
Thank you.
Great God in heaven. I'll be damned. Such luck.
What luck. Years of toil and sacrifice. That's how you shoot.
My hat's off to you, lad. You're...
There was nothing, really. A good laugh.
Look, kidder, I can't just leave it at that.
Coin always comes... Fine. Thanks, and...
Blessings upon you.
money or your life. Fuck! I'll kill you!
Help!
Fucking cowards!
Fuck! I'll never leave. Thank you.
Don't make...
Oh, here. And thank you.
Quick!
God bless you, sir.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much. If you're looking for a job... Care, sir. Take care, sir.
Oh, aye. We didn't have such dice when I was young. Take them out of play and play them.
A fine day for some fine wares. Hail.
What can I do?
What's going on around?
Martha, the wife of our blacksmith here, came complaining a while. She arranged a job for her old man, but he doesn't like... And it's a pity you weren't here earlier.
Some drunks out of...
No, that's just the point. If I hadn't called the bailiff...
And you don't know why they...
You'll have to ask him yourself.
And who was the lad?
A hired hand.
Thanks.
There are also bands of vagrant...
Right here.
Not yet, but people are already...
What happened?
They were acting like they owned the place. Our lads told them, and what did they... So now the lads are practicing, and that's about...
Sounds interesting. The bailiff doesn't know anything about...
He suspects something. That's why he off...
Could I take...
But of course, my son... If you beat that lout...
Why not? We can start...
They meet in the pen behind the inn, so they won't be seen. But don't let the bailiff catch you.
What a load of shit.
I know about...
They're high...
I'm certain...
You're a...
Thanks. I'll have a look. I heard about the local...
If you have to ask. But if you don't...
The innkeeper sent me.
Aha!
Should we go and...
Why wouldn't we? How about a little...
That sounds...
Now that's more... Well,
It was a good...
you deserve...
You know it.
Are you waiting for hell to freeze over?
Should we...
That's why now.
Here it is.
Thanks.
Oh, come on.
I'm the best one here.
Should we...
No, and how about...
I agree.
I'll take it. Don't laugh too hard. I'll wipe that
There's
smile off
no
your face.
escape!
Aye, I can see. And don't forget...
Christ, pardon me.
What a day.
I'm sorry.
How can I help you?
I defeated your fighter.
I heard. You're Henry from Scullets, aren't you? I've heard a lot of...
Gossip spreads.
Well, if you're lucky, you might be able to find someone to...
Do I have to fight with corpses? Or do the dead rise from the grave there?
Use your head a bit. You'll figure it out.
The best wares on the market. Come and take a look.
Crackling flatbread. Right,
Only I had someone to give me a hand here. Well, they did tell me if I married a black... Greetings to you.
You look troubled. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're very kind, but I need someone who knows their way around a smithy. I need to get a few horseshoes made and deliver them.
Oh, great. It just so happens I'm a blacksmith, and I'd be glad to help you.
Really? Oh, then you've been sent from heaven.
So, how many of those horseshoes do you need?
Well, if you manage to make horseshoes for 2 horses, I'd be forever grateful to you. I'll pay, of course. See you later.
Did the humans attack Miscavis? Are they causing you...
Thank God,
And how'd you get along with them?
as best we can. And we can count our blessings that our village belongs to the Sedlitz Monastery. Sigismund thinks quite highly of the abbot, and explicitly prohibited his people from pillaging the monastery's property.
Do you have problems with robbers? I expect it's not completely safe on the roads, eh?
Unfortunately, you're right. But that wasn't the case. Nobody would even dare fart around Kuttenberg without the nobility's permission. And today? It's no use.
If you have any problems with robbers, I'll...
Thanks so much for the offer. But first, I have to convince the abbot to offer some...
What do you know about the Devil's Den?
Why do you ask? Did something happen?
Does that tavern have a good reputation?
Its name speaks for itself. I even heard the good-for-nothing Hinnick of Kunstadt goes there.
Really?
Take it from me. If I were you, I'd keep well away from that den of inequity.
What do you need?
Martha says she needs to have something for it.
Let me guess. God damn it. I'd rather go...
So there's a military camp on the other side of the hill here. But that doesn't mean you'll lose your livelihood. You have a wife, a farm, and an apprentice on top of it. I'm sure you can use every groschen.
Well, there's some truth to that. But how would I look? A band of those Praguers beat up our boys in the tavern. Even Pascal got a pasting.
Then I'll forge them. At least you'll have a clear conscience.
Well, all right then.
What about the materials? If those horseshoes are needed in a hurry, I don't want to waste time scavenging for iron.
Indeed. Here you go. That should do for 2 sets.
I'll have a look.
I hope you find what you're looking for. For next time, good sir. You have a kind master, eh? But
Good day.
Here are those horseshoes. 2 sets, just as we agreed.
Let's see them then. These will do just fine. Too bad I'm not a few...
You mentioned something about payment?
Here you go. You won't buy it now. Someone just needs to bring the horseshoes to Victoria.
Who's this
A girl from the village. She's a bit...
different?
She's had a hard life. She does odd jobs for the villagers here to make a living. Why would I drag myself up that hill when she's got young legs?
Fine.
It's not far at all. Oh well, my friend.
Victoria, I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria? You here? Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha. I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed...
Jesus Christ!
It might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't...
Did Victoria have
No, definitely not. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
sometimes there's talk.
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once someone even drew something very ugly up. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man?
Who did she go and see at the camp?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there so tell them at the gate.
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different. Naturally, a few but he'd never hurt her.
Who's this mystery man?
I won't say. If word got out that
Well, I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it, so she told him to sod off. He's a bitter old...
Huh? Jealousy's a...
Well, that's true, too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind... He's always wearing a bright red coat, but not a peep about...
Don't worry. Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you everything.
Damn it.
Fruit,
Pancakes.
mushroom.
So here you are, Do you know, they told me you were dead.
I haven't had such a good laugh for years. You ought to see your face.
I don't find it funny. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Wait, speaking of which, you're not rhyming anymore.
Because I'm not Morticius, you donkey.
What? So who are you?
I'm just a simple poet. A rambler and a wayfarer.
So you made the whole thing up?
Not all of it. Morticius was my grandfather. The poor fellow was probably bored to death in the ossuary, so he sired a bunch of babes all over this domain. Of course, as a monk. He didn't leave much of an inheritance, so all I have left of him is his old habit. But you can play some pretty good tricks with it. I got you, didn't I?
Yeah. I'll confess, you got me. I really believed you were a monk.
Then my act was a success. And now, thanks to us, there will be 3 lovely pyramids of bones in the ossuary. Not everyone gets to leave behind such a memorial for posterity, eh?
Yeah, that's just great. But you promised me a reward.
All right. So you don't feel like you made an ass of yourself for nothing? I'll teach you a bit about poetry. What do you say?
Bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the 3 wise men.
3 cripples.
Talk about the inheritance.
But your father... isn't he?
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am.
I'm looking for Victoria.
Why should I?
I hear you were quite fond of her.
Who told you?
But she sent you packing.
Birds have been Her husband wasn't the only one taken by the black. So I thought to myself, I tried. She wasn't interested.
Does she have friends here? Who does she talk with in the village?
Mainly with Martha, the blacksmith's wife.
Oh, I've spoken to Martha.
Worried about her.
Victoria's missing. And there's a puddle of blood at her house.
I reckon someone was jealous.
You can't be serious. She could be...
What goes around... I have a clean conscience.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
Someone ought to teach...
You'll regret... You're mine!
For the cross!
Stop fighting!
Jesus! I'm hit!
What do you want?
No one's ever really safe.
Useless!
You want to try me?
Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
Greeting.
I brought...
What?
The house...
Jesus.
It might...
No, although...
Can you...
Some...
What?
Well, once... Oh, what's...
Who did...
Main... So...
Who's...
Things are not, but...
Who's this...
I won't...
But I'm not about to...
Fine. Last, so he's a...
Huh?
Well, that's so... He's always well, not a peep.
Don't worry. Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you every...
So here they told me. I don't find...
Because...
What? So you...
Mortish core, but you can...
Yeah.
And not...
Yeah.
All right.
You silly doggy.
You're cute.
Aye.
I'm looking for...
Why?
I here.
Who?
But she's...
So I tried...
I've spoken...
Worried.
Victoria... You can't...
What? I have...
Someone...
You... I'll show you!
Hey?
Mercy! Spare me! What the fuck?
Next time you'll think twice about using such...
Yeah, and I really don't know any... Maybe she just decided...
What soldier? You're telling me this now?
I heard someone came across her up there in the forest while she was having a rendezvous with some fella from the camp. But I really...
All right.
Well, eh?
Go! Ka! 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 Quick! God! Go! Quick! Quick! God! Whoa!
Promises of Christ, pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy...
You there, lad! Aren't you here for the requisitioning?
What about it?
I need to requisition supplies for the camp from the local.
Where do you want to get the supplies?
We haven't been to Bohunjovitz in a while.
Who's coming along?
Me, and they usually send some...
That's not much.
And that's why you're coming with me. But don't worry, I already sent a couple of blokes ahead to get everything.
Won't the people resist?
They will, but fuck all good it'll do them. We'll chase them out of their houses.
And what if something goes wrong?
That'll only happen if we take our eyes off them.
I don't need to hear any more.
I'm glad to hear it, but it's too late now. Come back tomorrow. The sooner the better. We'll leave before noon, otherwise we'd only be in a rush.
A knight held captive here died recently. Peter of Succotley.
Ah, yes. But if they'd let me treat him...
What was wrong with him?
I only saw him very briefly. But it was obvious he was in bad shape. He was pale. His eyes were bloodshot. He was acting...
So it really was illness that killed him then?
Well, partly. But mostly...
Did they forbid you from treating the prisoner?
No. Not directly, anyway. But let us say they made it very clear to me that the wounded from the king... And there is no shot.
But there hasn't been a battle for some time.
Exactly. They are bored. So they get drunk.
Are you certain that knight could still be helped? Might treating him have been pointless?
Only Allah can cure the ill. I can lessen their pain, put them into a deep sleep or such. But who am I to decide whether or not the pain will return? I do have plenty of experience, though.
Thank you. I'm going now. I saw an arena in the...
Firstly, I would not call... Not even a chogan is... And, to answer your question...
Why did they ban the tourneys?
Because it went too far. Instead of, since the tournament was banned, I have a lot less work with men.
What did you mean by mindless hacking? It's a tourney, isn't it?
Merely dumb violence.
What does that mean?
For a seer, this where I come from, every fighter must be able. In addition, he should also be, and above all.
Furusia sounds to me like the chivalry of every good knight. Maybe with the exception of that horse medicine of yours.
Really?
But a good Christian knight should also know how to dance.
Very interesting. It is a pity. I have not met many like that. Those are all true wisdoms.
What's that chog?
A riding game. Very hard. 2 teams of riders with wood. Whoever does so...
And what's so dangerous about...
When the mallet lands on you. In any case, nothing teaches you how to ride.
Good day to you.
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone.
That depends.
Victoria. A girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the black. If you don't see it, you'll...
Thanks a lot.
Take care. I'm sorry. Good afternoon.
Does the name Victoria mean anything?
No. Should...
She's a girl from Miskovitz.
Ah, I know who you mean. I'm no good with names, but Victoria...
Who did she know best?
She got along with the merchants.
Who?
A soldier from the provision... I'd say her business dealings were...
Where can I find this soul?
He's lying in the infirmary.
Thanks. Are you the one they call Black?
I'm more like green just now.
But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain.
Tell me exactly what's...
My belly hurts. It's from the fucking pig swill they give us to eat here.
Maybe. Does it hurt when I...
Yes!
It's no wonder.
We put some mushrooms, someone... Oh!
It's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote. The sooner the better.
But I can barely move.
I have something for you that...
Thank you. Oh.
Well?
Not yet.
No. To look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as white as you were, Black.
It'll be all right once I get...
It's about Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. Now she sent someone to try and change...
Well, I didn't come to change your mind.
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining.
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice.
But Victoria's missing.
What do you mean she's missing?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up.
She didn't tell anyone? Not even...
There was a pool of blood on the floor.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of...
Well, what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your...
I can't just prance right out. Not far from here to the east. A small clearing.
Good. I'll look there.
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her.
Try and think it over a bit. It might not just be Victoria's life at stake here. Could you live with yourself, knowing you could have done something, but just couldn't be bothered to help her?
Could have. He's right. I got her into this horrible mess. So tell her I'll take care of her. And if she wants, she can stay here. I'm sure they'll find work for a woman here. At least we'll be together.
Now that sounds like a man talking. I'm going to see her now. I hope it's not too late.
I think I need to stay lying down.
Here you go. Take it. Easy. Good horse. Whoa! Go! Go! Ka! Whoa!
I shall kiss your cheek so mild, and your tender...
You're Victoria, right?
And who are you?
No one important. Well, it all started like this. I was supposed to bring you some horseshoes, but then...
I'm not interested in any damn horseshoes.
Wait, though. I'm Henry. Black sent me to talk to you. Oh, and so they're worried something happened to you because you vanished all of a sudden. I'll accompany...
I don't want to go back there. I want to stay with my Black.
Because he's lying in the infirmary. But you don't need to worry. He'll be all right soon. I know what happened to you. I was at your house and saw...
You have no idea what's going on.
Then tell me what happened. Maybe I can help you somehow. After all, talking about it will help you feel better. Things aren't as bad as they seem.
Well, you already know that me and Black used to meet. First he says he wants to be with me, then that he's a soldier of the king and serving him as his priority. There's gossip in the village that I'm the camp whore who'll sleep with anyone for a handful of grain. Whenever I left to go up there, they'd shout at me not to come back. And then I found out that I'm with child.
And Black is the father of your child?
Of course. The villagers think I sleep with half the camp, but it can't be anyone else's but his, as God as my witness.
And that blood on the floor in your house?
I was desperate. I picked some herbs to make a decoction to get rid of it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I said to myself, I'd rather die with my child than kill it and go on living.
So you cut yourself?
Yes, with a knife. I cut myself once or twice, but once I felt the pain and saw the blood, I came to my senses. I wiped off the blood with an apron and my skirt, but it was everywhere. I couldn't bear to look at it, so I ran away. Here.
Thanks for confiding in me. You've had a difficult time.
I don't want...
Well, Black has manned up and promised he'll take care of you. That is, both of you.
Really? And I was beginning to worry he'd forgotten about me. Or worse, I've already lost one man in life. If another one left me, I'd think I was cursed.
You aren't. I'm certain. Life is complicated sometimes. That's just the way it is. But it looks like you'll have a happy ending.
I won't have to live hand to mouth anymore and do the worst jobs imaginable. Maybe I'll finally have a family.
I wish you all the best. May God be with you.
And with you too, Henry. Thank you.
Here you go. Take it. Here you go. Take it.
Hey, Hans!
Are you talking to me?
Who else? Gutenberg, the hangman's halter. You really don't remember? Back already, Hans? I thought you'd be gone a lot.
I'm not Hans. I'm Henry.
Yeah, right. And I'm King Sigismund.
Do we know each other?
Of course. It's me. We met in Gutenberg. We had that row about who had the right to a bed. We nearly crossed swords at the cattle market in the morning. But come evening, you more than me, I reckon, seeing as you don't remember.
Where is it exactly I'm supposed...
You said you were off to Germany to sell your wares. I gave you some trinkets to see if you have any luck hawking them for me there. Didn't you go in the end?
You're a trader, then?
Just a plain old...
How's business?
It's been better. Luckily, there are still enough people in, but they still chafe at...
Where do you get the goods you sell in Gutenberg?
Wherever I can. Every now and then I meet other times So I peddle my wares around the country.
I'm curious to see your wares.
Wares? Trinkets and baubles, more like. But something might catch your eye.
God be with you.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Light and dark flour. Thin
Good afternoon.
I spoke with Victoria.
Really? I'll go and see her as soon. Come back later, lad.
How can I help you?
What's new around?
That soldier who recently offered us wood, he was looking for a blacksmith. I don't want to get involved with any soldiers from... But if you really need money... Alas.
All right, thank you. What's new?
Nothing much. If you're looking for...
Go!
Hey! You nearly ran into me! You nearly killed me!
Go! God! Quick! God! God!
Tell me then. What did he...
God! Quick! Go! Go! Quick! Quick! Die! Go!
You silly dog.
Good day to you, friend.
Greetings to you, friend.
Easy, good horse.
Hold on. I'm just going to clean it for you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Welcome.
I heard you have some...
I do. How important is it for you?
Let's just say I sometimes get a little...
Very good. Let's cut to the I need you to bring me something. Interested?
Fine. What's involved?
As I said, I need you to bring me some...
Yeah, I understand.
Basan. One of the human dogs around. He got it as ransom for some... You yourself must admit. Now, if I...
But humans aren't pagans.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you. They're Christians, just like you and me. Did you ever...
Do you think I understand their tongue? And that doesn't change anything anyway. I want that
So what, do you need a blacksmith?
You know, I'd hate for Bassan to notice his sword is gone. But if you could get a good look...
A replica?
Of course. Bassan won't notice it.
Where can I find this?
Here in the camp. You'll go to the tournament enclosure. And on...
That sounds fairly...
That may be. But you don't need... And watch out for... Take care, sir.
Look what I have for you. Look what I have for you.
God grant you health.
Manuel.
Nice sword. I'm not surprised they're fighting over it. To make the same might be
You better
easy.
call back that dog.
Come here!
Quiet! Go away!
Hail.
Won't take long now. And that's it.
Don't back down!
Careful.
Mutt, come here. Stay. It's done. No one will ever know it's a replica. Come here!
I'm sorry.
Menu. Why? Thanks. Oh, blood.
I brought you that.
And what about?
Of course.
Fantastic.
Here you go.
The absol, isn't it?
Very.
What? Well, here is your reward.
Thank you very much.
I'd rather not. Take care. It was good to see you, my friend.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
Fine. Now to temper it.
Greetings to you.
A large beer for me. You have a kind master.
Tunis, now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end.
Greetings.
My body.
Certainly.
Do you have?
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
All right.
I'll...
Oh, I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something.
silly doggy.
Here, Mutt.
Good day to you.
Well, I'm here.
Let's get going.
Here we are, youngster.
Hoi charter Kierket! Mindenket!
Kifelé! Mozogsz, te nyomorult! Te is! Kifelé!
Come on, we don't have all day for this! Ne pozorojato così dödas alla kivas od parastal! Shut the fuck up over there! Fucking peasants. This requisitioning's a pain in the arse.
Well then, old star. Have you got the supplies for the king, like we agreed? Hmm?
We prepared what we could.
Where did the men I sent in advance run off to? I just hope they're sleeping off the hangover from your friendly welcome.
Your men? Nobody was here.
God fucking damn it! Can't even rely on forward patrols anymore. If I catch them, they'll hang. Kurva! What about the food for us? Flour, cabbage, meat, cheese, eggs, like last time?
We've got everything, just not as much as last time. We gave what we could, but we're living hand to mouth as is.
Then you better pray it's enough. The lad here will check it and load it onto the wagon. Got it?
I understand. Where should I start?
The men will help you out.
None of that. I said the lad would do it. Tell your people to stay where they are so I can see them. We don't want anyone to get hurt, do we?
We definitely don't.
Tell him where to go so we got this over with.
Everyone is standing in front of their cottages. The biggest house in the village belongs to THU. Next to him lives Old Man Willow. And across from Willow, above the stream, is Smill's house. And mine is above that. I'll go there with you myself.
You'll stay right here.
Ask my daughter, Sofka. She'll show you where the supplies are prepared.
And what about that fifth house?
Nobody has lived there for years. The whole family died of the plague.
Fine. Now enough talk, peasant. Let's get to it. I want to be finished by nightfall. And you, lad, wait a mo.
What?
Come closer, so I don't have to yell. Now listen close, and remember what I say. I'm bloody well sure these peasant rats hid something somewhere.
Why would they risk it?
Oh, come on. I'd do exactly the same. Nobody wants to go hungry. Don't believe a word those stinking bastards say, and look through those houses of theirs from top to bottom to make sure they don't have something tucked away.
I understand.
They can be glad we're doing this the easy way, for now. If there's not enough food, they'll have me to answer to. So, food on the cart, all valuables and silver straight to me.
You're supposed to tell me where I can find...
Where do you think? Come on now, Mother. That's not helping anything.
That still isn't enough.
happened to Pa?
Father will deal with them.
I'm here for the supply.
When you pass through...
I hope so. Supplies. Not much here.
And who else will help our son?
Well, right behind the door.
Send them to our hayloft.
Supplies, ready for the king. I won't get anything out of him in this state. Maybe I could do something to help him. Let's take a look then. I reckon I won't be able to fix you up complete. I'll try to take the bandage off for... Careful.
Ow!
Those are some deep wounds. From a sword. Show me those... I've seen this before. It's no wonder you're in so much... That should do it. I'll have to...
Pa!
Let's get to it. Now I'll reband.
Ow!
And that's that. First, I'll... a decoction for the pain. That'll have to do. Hey! Wake up!
What?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Soldiers! I have to.
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. What soldiers are you talking about?
They came to take everything away from us. Like always. We were only defending ourselves.
What happened to you?
I tried to stop them. So they, wouldn't take anything more from... So...
Where can I find the...
I don't know. There was a fight.
Get some rest.
I beg of you, please protect.
What happened to that?
He's my son. He was...
And where did they find him?
Just a short way from here.
It's just a stone's throw from the military camp, though. Who dared to rob people there?
Well, I don't...
I think you're lying to me.
My God, what more do you want? Sakra.
Well.
It was them two soldiers who came. Sofka, my son's sweetheart, caught their eye. They took her aside to... Well, Vitek wanted to protect her. Saw him and a few lads attack them. They killed them both. But...
Where can I find...
She's Binyek's daughter.
What should I do with you?
Don't tell anyone.
That all depends on what you tell me. Tell me where you hid your supplies from us. And don't tell me you didn't. How about Smill, for instance?
He was recently boasting about...
And do you know where I'd find...
I reckon in the cellar.
That's not enough for me. What can you tell me about that fowl?
He's the only one in the village who has livestock. 2 lovely fattened cows.
Well now.
If the cows aren't in the byre, he often walked them down to the street.
Thanks. What else do you have for me?
I'll never forgive myself.
What did Binyek hide?
Do you know those plague graves beyond the... At night, I saw Binyek burying something there.
He hid food in a grave?
That really is...
All right then.
What's going to happen?
Have no fear. I'm not like...
God bless you.
About your son.
What about?
I helped him.
Thanks.
He told me everything.
Oh, sweet mother of God. It was them 2 soldiers. Sofka, my son's sweetheart, caught Vitek, wanted to... They killed them both.
What should I do?
Don't tell.
You know what?
Thank you.
Plague pits. This doesn't look like a corpse. I wonder what's inside. Hidden supplies.
Nothing will happen to Pa.
Are you Vitek's sweet?
I am.
His father told me he saved you from the king.
That's true.
What exactly happened?
These 2 soldiers came and told me to go with them to the hayloft. Otherwise they'd hurt me. And then, well, what? Vitek attacked them from...
You're saying he overpowered 2 trains?
He wasn't alone. As soon as the fight broke out...
Vitek's father told me a different story. He said they found him in that...
God help me, it wasn't my fault. But Vitek didn't listen to a word I said. He was awfully angry, just like...
Slow down a little. Who attacked first?
The fellas from the village. They were trying to lure the soldiers to the hayloft, saying they had the supplies there. But instead of the supplies, there were other men waiting there. And they pounced on the soldiers.
Did the soldiers do anything to you?
Not them 2. No. But the other ones before them almost let us die of hunger. And these would have done the same.
What about Vitek's injury?
They did that to him after, in the fight.
Why did he do it?
Because we're desperate. We feed Sigismund's entire army.
Does this really resolve anything, though? Whose idea was it?
Vitek's. I tried to talk him out of it, and his father did too.
What did you do with the soldiers?
We buried them in the forest behind the village.
I don't need to hear any.
My God.
Now it's up to me if I tell anybody.
Oh, don't cry. Nothing will happen to Pa.
Look what I have for you.
Leave us alone.
You might be surprised.
Oh, glorious and blessed Virgin. Reject not our pleas in our hour of need, but deliver us from...
I spoke to your son's sweetheart, Sovka.
Why don't you leave her alone?
Enough already. I know you lied to me. Your son attacked the soldiers and...
But he wouldn't listen. Please, try to understand. People here are beside themselves with fear. They're hungry and desperate. Normally, he wouldn't have done it. But he won't. Please, don't tell your command.
Pay up.
What would I pay you with?
In that case, your days are numbered.
Wait! How about this? Binyek lent it to me so I could pray for...
Keep it.
Really?
That doesn't matter. You can't get...
What will become of us if they take everything from us? Don't worry.
I'm collecting supplies for the king's men.
They're here.
Very well. There's a little bit here. It won't be enough, though. This will be the cellar Willow was talking about. Beer. They'll be happy about this back at Sigismund's camp. So this is where Fowl leads his cows, according to what Willow told me. The cattle went this way. More cow tracks. These are from a cow too. I knew there had to be lying. Two nicely fattened cows.
Go! Quick! Die!
Oh, God. What about that lock?
It's completely empty.
Well, that's odd.
What beer?
So you know nothing?
No.
That's a shame.
What sort?
That I keep quiet about the...
And...
How about some...
But if you leave me the beer, I can come back in a few days, and I'll have it ready for...
And how can I trust you won't...
If I had anything to give you, I'd have to trust you too. But now I don't...
Deal.
Let's shake on.
Things will be one mother to another. I beg of you, please.
Do you know what I found in the woods?
Kurva!
So you admit it?
Those cows are the last thing I have left. But I beg of you, from one Christian to another.
What's in it from...
I don't have anything. But...
Talk.
My farmhand hid something in the pigeon loft just before you arrived.
I'll go and take a look. Anything else?
Aye, there's something. Smil had a few barrels of...
I already found them.
That's not all. The cottage just across from here belonged to some poor...
I know about them.
Sucra. How'd you... Maybe you... I mean, your commander would be interested in what...
I already know.
Sucra.
You didn't tell me much.
I tried to.
Kush legyen!
Where'd they get this?
What do you want from...
Your help.
You heard your commander.
That's not what I meant. I'm sure you've got something to...
Why should I believe...
Because I don't want your blood on my hands.
Why don't you tell your commander that?
He would have had me thrashed on the spot. I can help you in secret. If there's enough food, the command...
You call that help?
Because my whole family died in Scallis. I don't want that to happen to you as well.
Damn it. May God forgive me. I can't tell you much. If it...
Anything will help.
Look in Smil's cellar.
And what about the last...
Leave old man Willow out of this, please.
Hurt, you say?
I already told you more than I should have. Please!
You haven't told me about your hand.
I was hoping you'd forget about it. That's all I can...
Well, I thought we could help each other. But you're not...
Only me and my daughter Sofka know about the... If you find it...
If she really is so smart, she'll surely understand you did it to save her.
I hope you're right. Back behind the abandoned house are 3 plague graves.
You didn't hide them too well, because
Then that's all I can do to help.
I found some...
I told Fowl it wasn't worth hiding.
Do you mind if we take them?
If it means you'll leave more for every... Only Fowl will be pissed off.
Haven't we taken too...
The cart's empty.
Besides the cows, I found some... I doubt you'll miss that.
No, we won't. And Smill will deal with it.
Won't end well. Might be surprised.
Meet veriyorum. Meet veriyorum. Kuş legend.
Everything will turn out well. As soon as they load up their supplies,
Meet veriyorum.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art
Meet
thou
veriyorum.
among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. From one mother
Meet veriyorum.
everything will turn out well. As soon as they load up their supplies, they'll leave us alone.
THU. Meet vermouth.
I'm really afraid it won't be enough.
THU.
Everything will turn out well. As soon as they load up their supplies, they'll leave us alone.
Kuş legend. THU. Meet vermouth.
Everything will be good again. Father will deal with them.
Kuş legend. Meet veriyorum. Meet vermouth. Meet veriyorum. Meet veriyorum.
Don't worry. Everything will be
THU.
good again. Father will deal with them.
THU. Meet veriyorum.
I'm afraid. What if there won't be enough? Don't worry, girl. Don't worry.
Meet vermouth.
Someday they'll withdraw and things will be better again.
We'll just have to endure it.
Fuck, youngster, where are those supplies?
Haven't we taken...
We'll still have something.
Don't worry. Everything
Haven't we...
We can...
Haven't we...
You...
Haven't we...
So far...
Haven't we...
Meet veriyorum. Meet vermouth.
I found two...
Well, well! The lad, finally! I'll send one of those...
We'll make it through this.
I found...
Hand them over.
Here you go.
Great! Maybe you'll find some more.
I checked all the supplies.
And did you load...
Aye.
Is that all you found?
Yes.
Never mind. This'll be enough for...
Are you satisfied?
You were lucky this time, peasant.
I'm glad to hear it. But don't bother coming here next time. We've got nothing left, and we'll likely starve to death.
Are you trying to make me cry? If nothing else, I'll come back to piss on your grave. Form up! We're heading back to camp. Home sweet home.
That's for sure.
It's not much, but at least folks don't look at you like you're a murderer here. Anyway, good work, lad. Here's your pay. Besides that, here's a bit on top as a share of the profit.
What profit?
All they want back at camp is a certain amount of grub. Anything else we can sell on the side.
Thanks.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Good boy.
God bless. God be with you.
I'm sorry. Huh?
Christ! Woo! Go! 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 God!
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
In the head, bad news. Exactly. I'd rather die pouring young than to go through that. Who goes there? Who are you barking at, doggy? Barking. You can't be here. You're not allowed here. I see those ears do indeed work. I should look to see if anything's missing. Good day to you.
Is there something in...
You mean besides...
Something tells me you're not...
What can I tell you? As soon as the army appeared...
What do you mean?
It used to be a peaceful village. And have you seen what it looked...
I just saw remains of an abandoned...
Exactly. A desert...
The soldiers did that?
There was no attack. People just chose to leave on their own. I can't even imagine. But it's probably better than waiting for someone to...
Who's responsible for the...
Devil only knows. Maybe bandits or or they wanted to take it by...
And why do you...
I live away from the village.
So you were lucky, weren't you?
You think? That one camp pillaged the whole county. They cut down a big... had to feed all those hungry mouths. There used to be deer...
I think I'll go back to a part of it.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
You're right.
That's right. God be with you, good...
Can I spend... Just all I...
Forgive me.
That doesn't matter.
Farewell.